Attention space pirates! You are in the tractor beam of the Star Corp Galacticum Republic. You're in violation of Star Code B32009 XJ49023, space larceny, star theft, non-human trafficking, and you are parked in a loading zone. Prepare to be boarded. Resistance is futile.
I'm having an existential crisis.
Captain Blastmaster, it's StarCorp, sir. They're here. They say resistance is futile.
Futile? I don't know the meaning of the word.
Futile! Incapable of producing any useful results. Useless. My second cousin Giuseppe said he could change out my engine block, no problem. His attempts proved to be futile.
They say they're boarding us, sir.
Of course they are, Doug. Same as stars burn out and space whales swim around out in space. It's just what StarCorp lackeys do. They'll be here soon enough, but they'll have to answer to me. Stack Blastmaster.
But sir!
It's New Year's Eve. It's a party, wormhole. Now's not the time to argue about who's boarding who. Now's the time to reflect. Where are we going? Where have we been? Where is my blaster?
They breached the hole.
Oh my gosh, Belinda! What's wrong with your face? Did they hurt you?
First of all, Doug, never ask a Cortaxian war princess what's wrong with her face. It's a good way to lose a limb.
Belinda, I'm having an existential crisis.
I don't care.
It's as though life as a space pirate is no longer fulfilling.
Where's the champagne?
As though pillaging the Tarvarian trade routes has lost all its luster.
Is this a champagne?
And raiding the Ramdogulite outposts in the Ventriloquotan Quadrant doesn't spark joy in me any longer.
You drank all the champagne?
I'm filled with a great black emptiness, a void that stretches through the reaches of my soul.
I'm about to give you a void of another sort if you don't find me some champagne. I'm not nearly festive enough for this Earth New Year's Eve thing to be any fun.
Hey, you guys, we got a bunch of Space Corp motherfuckers hacking a mainframe. Forget about it.
Where the frig is my ding-dong blaster?
Sir, I really think we should get to repelling the invading Space Force drones.
I don't need a blaster to repel these bureaucratic clones. I'm Stack Blastmaster, space pirate.
Hey, space idiot. Those clones are going to be knocking down the bridge door in about 7 minutes, so you might want to make with snapping out of your funk.
You know, Belinda, in the light of the dying star at the edge of this galaxy, you are very attractive when you care about my fate.
Oh, here we go.
Can you hear them? Beautiful, aren't they? You know, on my home planet, they only swim in water, of course. Now we know they actually came from space and they just got stuck in the water because of gravity or something.
They're disgusting. In my civilization, orca whales are space vermin just floating around every disgusting nook and cranny of the universe, eating whatever garbage they can find floating around, leaving whale poop everywhere.
You're exaggerating.
Saturn has an entire moon made out of whale poop.
That's disgusting.
That's science.
Hey, you guys, I'm just letting you know that the Space Corp clones have blasted their way into the galley and they're getting rowdy. Just a little FYI for you.
Space Corp!
I hate them.
Why? Because they're blood-sucking scum from the shadiest, most corrupt corner of the galaxy?
No, because they're Mike Pence clones.
Who?
That makes so much sense.
Who?
He was terrible.
Genuinely a loathsome and undesirable human in his day.
The worst.
I didn't even make the connection until just now.
Who is Mike Pence?
You tell him.
No, you.
You tell it so well.
I do.
Yes.
Last millennia, in the before times, Michael Richard Pence was the loathsome, robotic, backwards governor of the mouth-breathing state of Indiana. And then after that, vice president of the United States. And he was known for his strange, archaic, human-adjacent behavior like calling his wife mother and keeping a haberdasher on retainer. Not a normal cat, this guy. Anyway, it wasn't until it was too late and he had been made president after the first guy died on the toilet that we realized Michael Richard Pence was actually an android. Developed by mad scientists obsessed with hoarding women's shoes and xenophobia, when the android became president, he became too powerful to stop, so he cloned himself and began the Space Force, which is now the Space Force Galacticum Republic!
Thank you!
I'd forgotten a lot of those details.
This is why I should always tell the stories.
Space Corp is like here, you guys.
I'm having an existential crisis.
You keep saying that!
Why so blue, Stack? It's a New Year's Eve party. You're Stack Blastmaster.
I wouldn't say blue, more like green.
How do you mean green?
Well, I'm not sad, so I'm not blue, and I'm not scared, so I ain't yellow, and I'm a combination of both, so I'm green. It's like I've been born anew into the universe, and I'm seeing everything for the first time.
Oh, brother, this old routine? Stack, you have got to lay off the jumps to light speed. It will fry your brain out.
That's a myth.
It's a fact, Stack. Jumping to light speed too many times is unhealthy for you. This is science. It is too hard to go that fast.
That's what she said.
Maybe you just aren't getting enough vitamin C. You gotta weigh your oranges before you eat them. Well, peel them first, then weigh them. You really ought to consume about 25 oranges a day for best results.
Space Corp is in the hallway, you guys.
Where is my blaster?
Let them come meet their doom.
For reals, guys, has anybody seen my blaster?
You don't need a blaster, Stack. You're Stack Blastmaster. I've seen you take on an entire Darbanthian horde with just your switchblade and some witty remarks.
Yeah, I know, but I'm feeling a little bit green, and I'm having an existential crisis, and I'm a little bit champagne drunk, and I would just like the security of having a blaster. It's just a personal preference.
Stack, you have got to focus here. The battle is almost upon us. Steel yourself for the coming conflict. Be swift and bloody-minded or meet your doom.
You know what? I'm almost okay with that.
What?
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 Yeah,
Stack, have you lost your marbles? What are you talking about?
I think I'm ready.
For what?
For what?
For what?
The next adventure, the next horizon, a new beginning. To let go, to let be.
Space Corp is at the door, you guys.
Stack, look at me. Now is not the time. We need you. Your crew needs you. Being a space pirate, I get it. It's tough. It's a tough life. It can be lonely. It can be hard when isn't someone special to share it with, someone you know. I feel lonely too sometimes. I feel like if things weren't different, I don't know. It's a foolish thought, but now is not the time to give up. Now is not the time to let yourself die.
Die?
That's what you were talking about.
No. No, God, no. I was talking about taking up watercolors. I want to paint.
What the fuck, Stack?
Did you think I was going to kill myself?
Yes, you selfish son of a bitch!
Were you hitting on me?
No, you're a ridiculous bastard!
You were hitting on me. That's disgusting. My parts don't fit in your parts. How would that work?
Well, it's never going to work, you disgusting piece of whale shit.
Why don't you love me anymore?
The doors are broke.
Hold it right there, space pirates. Your time is up, see?
Not today, robo-dicks. You're tangling with the wrong space
Stack
pirate.
Blastmaster!
That's what I say. I say my name. Not today, robo-dicks. You're tangling with the wrong space pirate.
Kill them!
Stack Blastmaster.
It's so weird that they play that music every time we fight them.
Doug, get this place cleaned up. I've got a pastoral landscape of colonial America to watercolor.
This guy is such a whale's ass.
Happy New Year, everyone.